Now let's take you to the coastline because fishermen want government to quickly intervene and solve the shortage of premix fuel that has hit most fishermen across the country. We have more on this report filed by Philip Lati.
This is the center where premix fuel is being distributed or sold to Fisherfolk at the Tema fishing harbour. On an ordinary day, if you came here, you would notice that breaks activities would have been happening here because the premix fuel would have been sold to the Fisherfolk here. But that is not the case today because of the shortage of the premix fuel nationwide. Even as you can see, the barrels are empty, and a concern that has been raised by the Fisherfolk. I'll engage these Fisherfolk and ask them how the situation is impacting their operations.
Petrol almost about 2 months to 3 months ni petrol ba ke ba den chenwe ke ba wo ba to lai wona ko atoshman ke afla wo drum jiami ke ahon meni nsumo kalabuli ahon me o le men wa ke wona ko be ka di min ton ma wo be money ne wala kalabuli place ni le sumo le ba hon le benakamu maile
truele gbe wowole bi ani petrol ba confesse ba ni afo ye chone na awon le 550 ke coupon fin na ma hio she bi ani ba don ni bi ani lo le petrol amehio lo le petrol na me kenya lo le petrol hu bi ani gallon 7 ni je yellow ke first ka afoye chone na 550 she bia ne ke afoye petrol shele 5 million ke mu na ka ba ame ba he ke mi se fin 5 million ni ekwe ni lo be se pongbe she lo e nwengbe e ho besani ahe tomo enyon lo etin e okun ke wo ba pa fa keke akeko baba ni akeba wo shele ko ni mo fi amu aya he ona ache no onu
ya yum nya jeja he yamba mu nya nkosku o mu titifie adenti because of yenya premise and cop ya branch government o ye bibi mai
Onye dem
amu me patron mba ni yesu kenu ni miso sabi me so me san adwuma ha ana miso papa ye.
With me here is Mark Ashikwe. He is a premix fuel attendant at the Tema landing beach. I'll speak to him and find out from him what actually the situation is. Hello, sir. You're welcome to the Citi newsroom.
Is that since 2 months is this, we are not hearing anything about the premix. We wait a lot of meeting, but they not tell me anything about that. Right now, affecting the fishermen print. If I not tell you the truth, one liter of premix like 7 gallons is cost about 5.6. Then maybe if you are going to the fishing one day, you used about 1,008 to go to the fishing that we are not getting any fishing. That means you lose today. That's why the fishermen they are suffering for that. Right now I want the government run away on the season when you are not getting the premix to go to the fishing. It brings a lot of problem in the town. I'll force the government that in this time let's make the premix come forward. Then everybody goes to the work successful.
Meanwhile, the National Premix Fuel Secretariat has indicated that government is working assiduously to resolve the situation. Yeah, Mogo. Meanwhile, the National Premix Fuel Secretariat has indicated that government is working assiduously to resolve the situation.
Admittedly, we are having challenges as far as the distribution or supply of premix fuel is concerned. For the past few weeks, we've had issues with our BDCs, people we call the bulk distributing companies. They are responsible for importing fuel into the country. And currently, as you may be aware, the prices of fuel has skyrocketed. In the past year or so, prices have tripled. And premix fuel, as we have it currently, is highly subsidized by government. A gallon of premix fuel until recently goes for 10 cedis, 40 pesos. You know, and a gallon of premix fuel is getting close to 100 cedis. Make sure that as soon as possible, we resolve these issues with our BDCs. We resolve the issues with all the relevant stakeholders to ensure that premix fuel comes back onto the market.
The Fisherfolk want governments to expedite actions in resolving the challenge with the distribution of premix fuel in the country. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Ni Latte.